You know what? She just trying to force me to marry her. But check it out. I'm just calling her bluff. Calling her bluff.
Well, you know, I really don't think she's bluffing, Martin. Look, you have got to face it. Gina is ready to settle down. Now, if it doesn't happen, she got to move on, dawg.
You know what, man? Why women always gotta get married, man? Why are they always so ready to put a chokehold on a brother? Ain't right?
So why don't you propose to her?
Tommy, because if I do, then Gina gonna think she can muscle me into doing whatever she wants me to do. Give me a house, give me a baby.
Yeah, right, but I thought those are all the things you wanted to do for Gina anyway.
Tommy, I do, all right? But I'd be damned if she gonna make me do it.
Keep your eyes on me. Bellow on the bellow on the
Listen, man, we got a full plate for you guys today. I apologize for my absence for the past 2 weeks. Man, I had some dental work being done. I had my birthday come up, and you know, my old lady birthday approaching. So we've been hella busy in the month of March, but we're here now. So yeah, man, listen, a lot of you people out there was just blessed with that, you know, that care package. I call, you know, stimulus check. You know, shout out to everybody that got that direct deposit. Listen, man, for people that don't know, man, the Democrat Party and the Republican Party had to come together, you know, and agree on this package. I guess it was a $9 trillion package, you know, for us Americans, which we all needed. You know, I don't care who you are out there. You know, we all struggled a little bit. You know, pandemic had an effect on, you know, somewhat, you know, of our day-to-day activities. So, you know, it's definitely appreciative when you can get that, you know, $1,400 or possibly $2,800. So, y'all make sure y'all go out there, you know, and take care, you know, your responsibility first, and then splurge. You know, take care of those bills, that back rent or that back mortgage. You know what I mean? That's due. You know, take care of that, and then, you know, splurge on yourself a little bit. But, you know, shout out to the Republicans and Democrats, and shout out to, you know, Ms. Harris and Mr. Biden, man, for blessing us with that package. But, you know, let's get to the meat and potatoes, man. I had someone come across my DM about, you know, this topic of, you know, why men, you know, take so long when it comes to commitment. And, you know, I came up with my three reasons. And my first reason is based, you know, on y'all communication. Ladies, you got to have communication when it comes to, you know, wanting what you want, you know. And, you know, don't be too fast with it. You know, if it's the first, you know, 24 hours or the first 48 hours, you know, it may sound crazy when you delivering what you want or what you see yourself or your vision, you know, and where you stand in a relationship. It may sound crazy, but I think it's a good time to express, you know, your wants and needs in a good year of time. You know what I mean? It's definitely needed, because where would he, you know, be able to, you know, understand where you stand at? You know, I think y'all got to be more, you know, not aggressive, but more firm on and more professional on what y'all want. And then, you know, it may, you know, in the long term, it'll give him a decision on, you know, what he wants from you and where, you know, where you guys, you know, want from each other. And so you won't be wasting each other's time, man, if that sounds, you know, if that sounds right. You know, for us men, you get one strike. You know, women give, you know, 1, 2, 3 strikes, and possibly more when it comes to, you know, a relationship. But with us men, you know, some of us give one strike and that's it. So, you know, make sure, you know, he's clear on, you know, getting over, you know, the past, you know, relationships that he had encounters with, and make sure that's out of his system, man, so he can, you know, grow and blossom with you. Commitment is the third and final one. Like I said, a lot of dudes, you know, knows what comes with when you commit yourself to one girl and you got to turn away from all the other chicks. And, you gotta man up. You gotta be responsible. You gotta, be a man of the house, especially if you got kids with this shit. You gotta be able to, provide and protect as a man should. And a lot of dudes ain't built for that. They ain't built for that, that experience. Because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work behind that word commitment. So, listen, man, we got a few, guest callers that, tapped in this week. So I want to share their opinions, man. If you guys got any different opinions, make sure you guys share it in the comment section, man. And, let's get right to it, man. Let's jump into some of these guest callers.
Take his actions. Listen to them. Take them for real. Because sometimes what will happen is a man will say, hey, I don't want to commit to you. And then he'll go off and be with whoever he wants. But because he knows the door is still open, and because you emotionally may be connected to him, he knows that he can keep coming back because you allow him, because that door is open. I know it may be hard, especially when you have an emotional connection with someone, especially when you want to spend time with someone. But the reason why he keeps coming back is because you allow it. A man will not return to a place that he knows that he is not welcome. So one of the things that's so hard, though, is that when you love somebody or you have an emotional connection, you want to leave the door open. Even though you're frustrated that they come back, secretly you kind of want them to come back. So it goes back to you. You got to make the decision. Do you want this person in your life? Is it worth, even if you can only get a percentage of who they are, do you want that percentage in your life? Or are you at the point where you're fed up and you say, you know what, I'm tired of going through the revolving door, being on the hamster wheel of this relationship? And if that is you, I would encourage you just to make the decision. You know what? I'm going to delete his number from my phone. I'm going to block him on social media. I'm no longer going to keep the door open, because every time the door is open, you end up on the short end of receiving the pain, the anxiety, and the frustration that you really don't deserve to experience.
It can vary of why a man takes so long to commit to that one person. It can definitely vary. It could be because he's trying to avoid getting hurt. He may have been hurt in a past relationship from a karmic partner, so therefore he needs time to heal. He needs time to redeem himself. He needs time to, heal in a healthy way, to where still he would be able to give his all to the next person if he wants to. It can also be because he's unsure of the person. He's not actually sure if that's the one for him. It could be because he's dealing with other things in his life. May not be time. I know the saying is a man will make time for the one he wants, which is true. So it may be at the wrong time as well. You may be the right person too. So it happens. It just may be lack of chemistry. They may not have any chemistry. He may not feel like, that emotional connection, with that person. So they're looking for, some things. Men have standards too, as well as women. And the woman may not, meet their standards. And then when that man does finally commit, everybody start popping out the woodworks.
A lot of men feel like, we put ourselves in a situation where we provide, we do all we supposed to do as a man. And, sometimes, we can do all that and it still not get us nowhere. And we can, put ourselves in a situation where we let our guard down. And it might be for the wrong person. So, be sure to, compliment your man. Be sure to let him know that you're there for his ups, you're there for his downs, you're there for his rights, you're there for his wrongs. We need that. And I definitely, meditate into his thoughts of, committing himself to you. Because, it's all about, if we lose, we know that you're going to, pick up the slack. Because sometimes that happens. Us men, we get in ourselves where we lose that position where we, not able to provide no more. So it's good to know that, your lady got your back. She gonna hold the fork down. And I think, you delivering that message to him, where y'all having those conversations, can, ease them bad thoughts or them bad demons, of scared of commitment. It'll definitely, take that away. But it starts with, your guys' communication. It starts with, the things that, you say to each other. So I think if you guys start right there, I think it'll definitely land in somewhere positive. I appreciate you guys, man, for tuning in. And I see you guys on the next episode.